We've designed the seller buy down, the open house flyers, any of the marketing pieces to be easily transitioned into a new client plan. So you're actually able to reuse all of that prior work. One of the new features with both seller down, buy down, open house, etc., is where on a plan you have a client name. We're assuming that marketing materials for like open house flyers and seller buy downs and some other ones that we're developing right now are really tied to a property because you don't have a buyer yet. That means when I click 2507 Falls Drive, that's my current record is for that property. That shows up as my client because I don't have a client yet. I simply have a property. I can actually duplicate that client or duplicate that set of property information as well as the plans for that property very easily. Just keep that in mind. You might create a template for an open house or a builder model, and once you create it as a open house flyer, you may then later want to convert that to a seller buy down, or you may want to create one for a 2-week special. You don't have to recreate it from scratch. You can literally either keep the property the same and just go through and add a new plan to that particular thing, or you can duplicate the client, copy that property, and then go through and create new plans for that particular property. But what I wanted to point out today is how easy it is to convert any marketing material into a real live client. So I've clicked this particular plan for 2507 Falls Drive, which was a seller buy down flyer, and I have a buyer for that property now. All I have to do is, while I've selected this plan, come down and I'm going to convert it from seller buy down to a purchase. Now what's neat about the software is all of the data that you have is still stored there. It's no longer available though because it's irrelevant. Meaning that if I wanted to come back to a seller buy down or an open house flyer that I've created previously, all of my data is still there. I didn't lose it. And if I go back to it, you'll notice all the information is there. But if this client is going to now buy this house, all I have to do is click purchase, and now only the relevant information for a purchase is showing up. And I simply go through and click add details. The contract price, is it still $750 or did it change? The plan title, do I want to call this, I could say this is going to be the actual purchase. And I'm going to again give it a name now, and I'm going to go here and actually put in the client's name, Joe and Tammy Wyckoff. Okay? So I'm going to actually put in their name now, and I'm going to go through, and everything is going to be handled the way it would normally be handled. I'll just go through my 3-step process. But when I go to the borrow page for Joe and Tammy Wyckoff, guess what? All of that information is in there now for the prior stuff with the different sales prices and the buy down and etc. All I have to do now is add their current liabilities from the prior page. So there's no wasted information, no loss. When I go to the present page, all of my material options for presenting to this client will be there, whereas when I did the open house flyer, the only option I had was to create the flyer. Now they're purchasing the house, so I can go through and create a comprehensive plan. So very quick, very easy. With one click, I can take any open house flyer, any seller buy down, and simply say, this is a purchase, this is a refi, this is whatever I want to do with it, and away I go. None of the data is lost, no energy is wasted, and I can quickly go through and create a nice new presentation for that client. All the best.